Very good morning, all of you. In chapter 3, Lean System, part 1, just in time is completed. The next topic is part 2, Kaizen. Kaizen costing, as the name suggests, this word Kaizen is a Japanese word and it is a management philosophy given by the Japanese people to ensure complete elimination of waste and also continuously improve ourselves and ensure that the business gets better and better. With continuous improvement, we achieve cost reduction as well, thereby becoming a company which has successfully implemented the lean system concept, eliminating the waste, reducing the cost and achieving significant cost savings with the help of Kaizen philosophy. Before I go into what exactly is Kaizen, features and principles of Kaizen, first of all, what is the meaning of the word Kaizen? The word Kaizen itself in Japanese language, it means change. Change means what? Positive or negative? That also important, no. Change for better. Change for better. Okay, now. A person has defined Kaizen costing. This Japanese person, his name is Yasuhiro Moden. Yasuhiro Moden. This person has defined Kaizen costing also, where he says that Kaizen itself means continuous improvement. Continuous improvement. And according to this philosophy, what we do is, we will set cost reduction targets. What targets? Cost reduction targets. Presently, if I am operating at level 1, I will set a target to operate at level 1 minus 5% cost reduction. So I will inform all my employees that presently we are operating at a particular budget, but next month I want you to achieve a budget of existing budget minus 1% or minus 2%, like that. I will give them cost reduction targets. So Kaizen costing talks about continuous improvement involving all the employees and trying to achieve cost reduction. If today my raw material purchase per month is coming to 9 lakhs, I will tell my raw material purchase department to achieve some cost saving. Even 1%, 2% also is considered as a cost reduction target in Kaizen. Please remember, it is not possible to substantially reduce each and every cost. Raw material purchase for the month of January is 9 lakhs. For the month of February, I will tell that fellow to achieve a reduction of say 1% or 2%, that's all. If you put too much pressure on the employees to achieve major cost reduction, first of all, it may not be possible, and even if it is possible, there will be a compromise on the quality or not. Here the objective is to achieve cost reduction without compromising the quality, be clear. And therefore, Kaizen costing doesn't say compromise the quality, do whatever you want, cheap quality and achieve cost reduction. It doesn't say that. Maintain the quality and achieve cost reduction in Kaizen costing. How do we do that? By giving them small cost reduction targets. Small cost reduction targets which are achievable, but over a long period of time, this small cost reduction will give us significant cost savings. So cost reduction is big amount of cost reduction or minor amount of cost reduction? Minor, without affecting the quality. But is it one time or is it continuous? Continuous. So minor cost reduction over a continuous period of time will give me significant cost savings. This is the whole idea of Kaizen. In fact, in Japan, you have Kaizen costing professionals. That fellow's profession only is to do Kaizen costing. like a practicing chartered accountant, a practicing company secretary. In Japan, if you go, you will find a practicing Kaizen costing professional. His job is to visit the factory, study all the processes, identify areas of improvement, set cost reduction target for each department, communicate that to the employees, involve and ensure all employees participate in the Kaizen process, and achieve cost reduction. Every manufacturing company in Japan ensures that they follow Kaizen concept. In fact, some Japanese companies are doing so well in Kaizen. I'll tell you, there is one company in Japan, Daihatsu Motors. What is the name of that company? Daihatsu Motors. Where is this company located? In a place called Osaka. Where is this place called Osaka? In Japan. Osaka is an industrial city in Japan. Just like Tokyo, Osaka is also a major industrial city in Japan. Now, this company, why I am talking about this company in general is, this company set cost reduction target under Kaizen logic. Employees achieved cost reduction more than that. Such companies become role model for other companies in Kaizen. Company is telling to achieve 2% cost reduction. Company is telling the employees achieve 2% cost reduction every 6 months. Employees are achieving 3% cost reduction, 4% cost reduction without compromising the quality. Just imagine how much benefit Kaizen costing can give. I'll tell you the real example of an airline company. In an airline company, salad was served to the passengers in the airline. The air hostess noticed that in the vegetable salad, passengers are not eating olive. We all know olives, na? The vegetable. Passengers are not eating olives. Air hostess has noticed that. She observed that olives are getting wasted, and she informed to the management that, sir, olives which we are purchasing and using in our salad, they are getting wasted. Such a small issue for an airline company. Sir, airline company revenue is from ticket sales. Major cost is salary of the staff, landing charges, parking charges, ground staff, fuel. These are the main costs for an airline company. Where, sir, cost of olives which are used in a salad, such a small issue, sir. Why to create such a big hype for such a small cost, sir? You will not believe that airline company stopped purchasing olives and it saved $40,000 every year. Just imagine what kind of benefits Kaizen can give. Involve employees, give them cost reduction targets, invite suggestions from them, implement those suggestions, however minor they may be. When you look at a person wasting olive in the salad, you are looking at only one passenger, you are looking at only 2-3 pieces of olive, and you are saying, "Arey, what is there in this?" It is negligible. But when the company stopped purchasing olive, they saved $40,000 every year. And you tell me, saving in cost is increase in profit or not? They increase the profit by $40,000 just like that. Did they increase the price of the tickets? Did they increase the number of trips? Did they reduce the wages of the staff? Or did they just encourage continuous improvement? Did they encourage Kaizen? Yes, that airline company encouraged Kaizen costing. Otherwise, where will an air hostess have the opportunity to talk to senior management and give a suggestion? Unless you create that atmosphere in the organization, involving the employees, inviting their suggestion, cost reduction target, unless you do that, Kaizen will not be successful. And therefore, please remember, Kaizen costing is a continuous improvement process. And this continuous improvement process is not a one time, it will be there throughout. there is no full stop for improvement, and it talks about minor cost reduction which over a period of time will result in significant cost savings. But how it is possible? Number one, complete employee participation. Number one. Number two, set cost reduction targets. Number three, do not compromise on quality in the process of achieving what? Cost reduction. Now I was telling you about that company in Japan which has achieved something more than what is expected. In our module, the part 2 Kaizen starts on page number 103. You have a look here at this graph. This graph is of Daihatsu Motor Company, which is located in Osaka, Japan. Okay, as you can see, it's a motor company, so cost is given per vehicle. Yes, let us see what is it that this company has achieved. Everybody, please focus what I am saying. Now, this is 31.3, this is 31.3, this is into O, this is into 1, so either it is 2000 or 2001 you can consider as, or if you want to update you can say 2020 and 2021. So this represents last year, okay na? And this represents the current year. Are you all understanding? Page number 103 everybody. Right. Last year, that is the present current base what they have kept is, this is the cost. This actual cost performance at the end of last year is this figure as you can see here. Now, what they have done, last year cost became a base for the current year. After calculating last year cost, they have given a cost reduction rate that is known as Kaizen goal. What is the cost reduction that they have given? You see this straight line which comes here, right there. Yes, this is the cost which they have set as a cost reduction target, CRT. This is what the Kaizen cost reduced amount which they are expected to achieve. Means what? From this point, I am expecting them to reach this point and achieve that much of cost reduction. All of you following that? Yes or no? But what happened? Look at this. Actual cost reduction achieved is here. They asked to achieve this much cost reduction, but these people achieved so much cost reduction. This is the actual cost which they spent. Tell me, did they go even below your target? Did they achieve cost reduction more than what you expected them to achieve, sir? Yes or no? This is a classic example of how a committed company with a committed workforce, with a involved and participation atmosphere in the employee, in the workplace, can achieve wonders because of Kaizen costing. This is the exact chart that is used by the Daihatsu Motor Company in Japan. Are you all following? So, this is the background of Kaizen costing. What is Kaizen costing? How it helps us, etc. I have told. Now, quickly answer one question. What is the literal English translation of the word Kaizen? Come on, everybody. Change for better or not? Yes? Continuous improvement or not? Below. Tell me, is Kaizen a one-time process or continuous process? Is there any full stop for improvement or there is no full stop? Next question. Are we talking about compromising quality or maintaining quality? Next question. Should I involve all the employees or should I not? Yes, I should involve. Should I accept ideas from everybody or should I not? Yes, I should accept. Next question. Is the cost saving huge or minor cost reduction targets? But how minor cost reduction is giving us major benefit? Because it will be applied continuously. Are you all understanding or not? This is the background meaning of Kaizen. Okay. Now, very important point I am going to tell. Please listen. Sir, in your syllabus, there is a chapter 4 in which one of the topic name is target costing. What costing? Come on everybody, target costing. The objective of target costing is also cost reduction. What reduction? Cost reduction. Everybody will focus now. See, in chapter 4 also our objective is cost reduction techniques will be there. Chapter 3 also lean system. When I talk of Kaizen costing, we are talking of elimination of waste, and therefore by reducing the waste also you can achieve cost reduction. Do you all agree? Now there is a beautiful link between target costing and Kaizen costing. This link is extremely important because only then you can answer case studies. When you get a case study, you should dwell on this link. What is that link? Listen all of you to what I am saying. Now, as far as target costing is concerned, detailed explanation I will give in chapter 4. Now I am telling you in a summary form. Please understand what I am saying. Now, target costing says that before you start production of any product, first you calculate target selling price. What's that? Target selling price. Assume my target selling price is 1000. Summary form I am telling this, listen carefully. Target selling price 1000 I have fixed based on the demand of the customer outside. Am I right? Based on outside demand I have calculated the selling price. Now, I will have my profit goals or not? Come on louder. Yes or no? Assume my target profit is 200. What is my target cost? Come on everybody, 800. Remember, product designing not yet started. Only theoretically I am discussing about a product. As a businessman, I decided to start manufacturing electronic equipment, say headphones. Nice wireless Bluetooth headphones. I decided that still design is not final. Only product is decided. Okay na? What is my selling price that I have decided? 1000. What should be my profit? How much is my cost? Target cost is how much? I don't even know the name of my product, the brand, what I am going to market. I only know that I am going to manufacture wireless Bluetooth headphones. That's all. Now, I will start the... What am I writing on the screen? Design. Target costing says, first decide the selling price, minus your desired profit, calculate the target cost. To achieve the target cost, now you start the dash process. What process? Design process. Now, so initially when I am doing the design process, I will design in such a way that I should get a cost of how much? All the costs, material, labor, overheads, everything. Assume that I have done an initial design, but based on that design, if I go for production, the cost is coming to 950. What is 950? It is the current cost of production. Come on. How much is current cost? 950. What is target cost? 800. Are you successful or not successful? Still you need further dash reduction below. Cost reduction. How much cost reduction you require more? 150 rupees per unit cost reduction is required or not? Tell sir. Now what I will do? Further changes I will do in the design. What I will do? Further changes I will do in the design. Can you all tell me what is my cost reduction target here? 150 rupees. Now, I am in which stage? I am in post-production stage or I am still in design stage? Now, how to achieve this cost reduction? By making changes to the design without compromising the quality. The two techniques used to achieve cost reduction are value engineering and value analysis. Please repeat all of you, what are the two techniques to achieve cost reduction? Come on, quick. Value engineering and what? Value analysis. Now, in value engineering and value analysis, I am making changes to the design of the product without compromising the quality of the product. In doing this process, there are 8 issues which I will cover. By covering these 8 issues, I can achieve dash reduction. Come on, louder. These 8 issues, student has to be perfect with the concept. 8 issues. What are these 8 issues? Let us have a look, all of you. Tell me, I am in which stage? Production stage or design stage? Come on, quick. Design stage. What was my current cost? CC? Forgot? 950. What is my target cost? TC? Come on. 800. How much is my cost reduction target? Sir, tell no, sir. 150. Okay, now engineers of that product, designers of that product, still design is not yet finalized. Are you understanding? Design will not be finalized unless I achieve a cost of how much? To achieve this cost reduction, we take the help of value engineering and value analysis. I will be telling you in chapter 4. But the 8 issues I will be telling now, please concentrate, all of you. Again I will tell in chapter 4. So 2 times it will be covered in our syllabus. Yes. Why it will be covered 2 times? Everything I will tell you. Please concentrate now. Now, what is the first question? See here. Can we eliminate functions from the production process? Bolo? Don't write, just listen first. What is the first question I am asking? Can we eliminate some functions from the production process? You don't have to write, I'll just show you so that we'll read the 8 points quickly. Concentrate, don't write anything. Tell me, sir, what is the issue number 1? Can we eliminate some functions from the production process? Please look at the screen. Please look at the screen. Yeah. Can we eliminate some function from production process? Which functions I'll eliminate? Value added activities or non-value added activities? Non-value added activities. Okay, now we'll be discussing in more detail in chapter 4. Second question what I can ask is, can we eliminate some durability or reliability? Now, non-value added activities I will eliminate in question number 1. In question number 2, eliminate some durability or reliability. Unnecessarily don't make the product very, very durable, very, very strong. Don't make it. How much of durability is required, that much durability you give na. Why do you want to make the design very, very strong where it is not required? See the product which you are manufacturing first. How much durability is required, that much you make enough. Now for example, one helmets manufacturing company is there. Helmet. Lot of bike accidents are happening. Lot of road accidents are happening. In spite of helmet bolke, one company came with the idea to manufacture helmets made of concrete cement. Now that helmet, lifting that helmet only is not possible. Forget about wearing it on your head. Unnecessary durability and reliability can be removed. Don't make it too strong. Remove certain strength from that product. Nothing will happen. Okay, na? So, eliminate some durability and reliability. Say for example, in place of steel, in some places you use plastic. In place of high quality plastic, use low quality plastic in certain places. I'll be telling you again in chapter 4. So quickly let us finish. Can we minimize the design? Keep the design simple. Okay, na? Keep the design simple. All this is there in which chapter? Chapter 4. Keep the design simple. Next. Design the product better for the manufacturing process. Yes? Third question is what? Come on, repeat all of you. Can we minimize the design? Complicated design and all, don't want. Say for example, somebody says that he will sell pens and the shape of that pen will be based on the first letter of your name. Say your name starts with the letter A. A-shaped pen he will design and give. If your name starts with B, B-shaped pen he will give. Unnecessary, these designs are. Unnecessarily you are spending money on that. Person using can't write also properly. Complicated shape and all you are having. Why do you want such kind of design? Remove that unnecessary features from the product. Keep it simple. Assume one fellow started selling pen which has a coating of radium and that pen will glow in the dark. What should I do with a pen which glows in the dark? You only tell me. Will I write in the dark? To write I need light, no? I'll switch on the light and I'll write. What is the use of a pen which is having radium that glows in the dark? Unnecessary design. Remove. Keep it simple. Don't complicate. Next, can we design the product better for manufacturing process? Now, the machines which you are using, the machinery that you are using, the workers who are working, will they be able to perform better if the design is simple or if the design is complicated? Tell me. Design is simple. Then only the work also will move faster. For example, Pepsi and Coca-Cola both are hardcore rivals. Yes? But whether it is Pepsi or whether it is Coca-Cola, the shape of the bottle will be cylindrical only. This curvature will be there for any bottle. Will Pepsi say, Coca-Cola is making bottles which is having curvature. I am going to manufacture bottle with a triangle shape, with a square shape, with a rectangle shape. Never they will fight on such things. Because manufacturing process will become so complicated if you have triangle shaped plastic bottles and all that. This is the best shape for high level of manufacturing, bulk manufacturing, the curvature of the bottle. Even the biggest rivals also will follow the same design because the design should suit the manufacturing process. Next, can we substitute the parts? Instead of expensive parts, can I use lesser expensive, cheaper parts if it is not going to make a difference on the quality? Yes. Can we combine the steps? Instead of one person doing material receiving, one person doing material inspection, one person doing material issue, can I not have a single department which does all the activities which will help me to reduce some cost? Can we take supplier assistance? I will tell my supplier, my dear supplier, I want to achieve cost reduction. Please support me by giving some discount on the raw material. Is there a better way? Okay, na? So what are the 8 questions? Come on, all of you. What are the 8 questions that are raised in the value engineering and value analysis? Can we eliminate some function from the production process? Can we eliminate some durability and reliability? Can we minimize the design? Can we design the product better for the manufacturing process? Can we substitute the parts? Can we combine the steps? Can we take supplier assistance? Is there a better way? Now, all these 8 questions are raised during value analysis and value engineering stage while doing target costing, that is during the time of design. Okay, na? Now everybody will concentrate. During the time of design, I will do this. Now, doubt in the mind of student is, sir, what is all this you are telling, sir? If you told Kaizen costing, suddenly you went to target costing. In the target costing, some 8 questions you are telling. These 8 questions are for what? Value analysis and value engineering. Value analysis and value engineering, why I am doing? Because my cost is 950, target cost is 800, cost reduction is 150. But this is during design stage now. I am going to manufacture a wireless Bluetooth headphones. So before starting the manufacturing, I am designing the product. I want to design a product so that the target cost achieved is 800 rupees. All this is during design stage only. All this is in target costing only. This value engineering, value analysis is also coming in target costing topic only. These 8 questions also are coming during the design stage only. Why are you telling all this while teaching Kaizen costing, sir? What is the link between these two, sir? Now you listen to what I am saying. In target costing, these 8 questions, these 8 issues will help you to achieve cost reduction during the design stage only. Okay, now assume that successfully I have achieved cost reduction and now the cost of my wireless Bluetooth headphones is 800 rupees. Is the target cost achieved, everybody, yes or no? Now, design final. design is finalized or not. Yes. Will production start? Arre, tell na sir. Now after production starts, can you change the design? After production starts, will you change the design? No. Now, production has started, 1 month is over, 2 months are over, 3 months are over, 6 months are over. Successfully you are producing the wireless Bluetooth headphone at a cost of 800 rupees. After 6 months, there is an increase in cost of raw material because of uncontrollable reasons. Suddenly raw material cost has gone up. Suddenly labor cost has gone up. Suddenly after 6 months, I am finding that my Bluetooth cost of manufacturing the wireless Bluetooth headphone is gone to 875 rupees. What you will do now? Another 75 rupees, how you will reduce? In the headphones, you will remove one side and sell only one side, achieving cost reduction. Can you change the design now? During production, can you change the design? You please tell me. No. Means what? After achieving target cost in the design stage and after the production starts, if you still want to achieve cost reduction, you have to follow Kaizen costing. Kaizen costing will help you to achieve cost reduction even after the design is finalized. Kaizen costing will help you to achieve cost reduction without changing the design. Kaizen costing will help you to ensure that your target cost is maintained even after the design is finalized. Is the link between target costing and Kaizen costing clear to all of you? Sir, yes or no? Now I will ask questions, you please answer. Which costing is during design stage? Target costing or Kaizen costing? Target costing. Which costing you can actually change the design of the product and achieve huge amount of cost reduction? Huge amount of cost reduction. Target costing. Because I am changing design now. But which is one-time cost reduction? Target costing. Which is continuous cost reduction? Kaizen costing. Who talks about minor cost reduction? Kaizen. Who talks about major cost reduction by changing the design? Target costing. Who is one time? Target costing. Who is continuous? Kaizen costing. Who is major cost saving at a time? Target costing. Who is minor cost saving? Kaizen costing. Which is important? Both are important. Okay na? So all of you understand what I am saying here. Kaizen costing starts after the design is completed and production starts. Okay na? Where target costing ends, Kaizen costing starts. Is it clear all of you? Now the juice is, 8 questions are asked during value engineering and value analysis, yes or no? The same value engineering and value analysis will be done even under Kaizen costing. Please understand all of you. The 8 questions which I was asking in target costing at the time of designing the product, the same 8 questions I will ask even while implementing which costing? Kaizen costing. So the same 8 questions I will raise even when I am doing which costing? Come on everybody. What are the 8 questions now? Are 8 questions raised during target costing or during Kaizen costing? Both. What is the technique known as value engineering and value analysis? In detail, I will make you write about all this in chapter 4. But did you understand the link between target costing and Kaizen costing? Did you understand the link or not? Sir, tell no, sir. Now concentrate everybody. What are the 8 questions? Tell me quickly so that we can start writing. Can we eliminate some functions from the production process? Next. Can we eliminate some durability and reliability? Next. Can we minimize the design? Can we design the product better for manufacturing process? Next. Can we? Yes sir. What? Yes, you have to complete. Can we minimize the design? Or can we substitute the parts? Can we combine the steps? Can we take supplier assistance? Is there a better way? Are you all following or not? So that is the link between what and what? Which chapter and which chapter? Target costing and Kaizen. In fact, we have written one mail to Board of Studies saying that you either bring this to third chapter or take this to fourth chapter, because both are so interrelated. In fact, case study also both combined way you have to write. That is the reason why we have said, okay, when they take action, we'll see. Now you concentrate here. What is the heading you have written, everyone? Roman number 2, Kaizen costing. Okay na? Chalo shuru. Roman number 2, side heading you give as Kaizen costing. Okay. Below that you write small a, side heading. Small a, side heading. Introduction. Exactly what is this Kaizen costing? Please write down. Introduction. Below that you write first bullet. Kaizen means change for better. Kaizen means change for better. Okay. Second bullet. In business, second bullet. In business, Kaizen refers to continuous improvement. In business, Kaizen refers to continuous improvement. Third bullet. This philosophy implies that small, incremental changes applied over a long period will result in significant improvement. Significant improvement. Next. Yashihiro Modern defines Kaizen costing as you write like this, break up into 3 parts. First arrow, maintaining present cost of products with systematic efforts to achieve desired cost level. Okay na? Okay, this is the breakup of the definition. Completed all of you? Last arrow under introduction, come on, write down. Kaizen costing involves employees from all the functions. Kaizen costing involves employees from all the functions and cost reduction targets are given, and cost reduction targets are given, full stop. Below that in bracket you write minor cost reduction without compromising the quality of the product. Without compromising the what, sir? Quality of the product. Now, next. This was introduction. Introduction was small a. Please write small b. Features of Kaizen. Features of Kaizen. Please focus because case study also is there on this. Features of Kaizen costing, please write. Below that you can draw and write in center features. Below that you can draw 6 arrows. Yes, we have to remember these features. First feature is, come on, tell me what is the name of this chapter? Lean system. So therefore, focus on eliminating waste, improve productivity. See, 6 arrows will come. So please leave a sufficient space. 6 arrows will come. Okay, na? Focus on eliminating waste, improve productivity, and continued improvement. And continued what, sir? Improvement. Major changes or small changes? Below. Good. Small incremental changes applied over a long period of time. Should we involve workers? Below. Tell, sir. Involve workers from multiple functions. Involve workers from multiple functions. Another arrow. Value chain analysis. You remember first chapter? Value chain analysis helps to achieve cost reduction. What are the activities which I can eliminate? What are the non-value added activities I can eliminate? We will be able to know only when we do a value chain analysis, which we have already covered in the first chapter. Next, please see. Very effective in long run, even though savings are small. Even though savings are small. This point is an example. You write this arrow as an example. Airline avoided purchasing olives after 75% of the passengers would not eat it. Company saved $40,000 per annum. Company saved, bolo, $40,000 per annum. Clear, all of you? Clear? Right. These are the features of Kaizen. Come on, tell me what are the features. Focus is on eliminating the waste. Next, small changes, incremental changes applied over a, come on, long period of time. Next. Come on, bolo. What? Involve employees from all the functions. Okay. Value chain analysis will help you to, come on, achieve cost reduction, very effective in the long run even though savings are small. And the best example is the airline which saved how much dollars? This example is given in study material also. Okay now. Next, please write down small c. Small c, right? Link between target costing chapter 4 and Kaizen costing. Link between what and what? Target costing chapter 4 and what? Kaizen costing. Please write down there. First arrow. You write down. Write down. During the design stage of any product, value engineering steps are carried out during, what did you write, sir? During what stage? Did you write during design stage, all of you? During design stage of any product, value engineering steps are carried out to achieve what cost? Target cost. To achieve target cost. Next arrow. However, after design is finalized and production starts, it is important to achieve cost reduction so that current cost remains lesser than or equal to target cost, full stop. Therefore, in Kaizen costing, same steps are once again repeated . maintain target cost even after dash has started. Fill in the blanks. Come on. Production has started. Where you will have more cost savings, in target costing during design stage or in Kaizen costing? Okay na? Write down. Very nice. Savings resulting from Kaizen costing are much lesser than savings during value engineering at the design stage. Please remember, during design stage, I can achieve maximum cost reduction because I can change the design and I can save material costs, direct costs, etc. But in Kaizen, that luxury will not be there to alter the design, so the savings will be much lesser. Okay na? Sir, yes or no? Below that, put a star and write the 8 issues during value engineering are. Below this you write down, put a star and write down the 8 issues during value engineering are. Write down point number 1. Come on, point number 1. Can we eliminate functions from production process? Question mark. Can we eliminate some functions from the production process? Question mark. Next. Second, can we eliminate some durability or reliability? Question mark. Can we eliminate some durability or reliability? Question mark. Point number 3. Can we minimize the design? Question 4. Can we design the product better for manufacturing process? Can we design the product better for manufacturing process? Next, can we substitute the parts? Come on, write fast. Once again, I will be explaining in chapter 4 along with detailed notes for this. Now you write the questions, that's all. What is the question you have written last? Can we substitute the parts is over. Next, can we combine the steps? Can we combine the steps? Next, can we take supplier assistance? Can we take supplier assistance? Come on. Next, is there a better way? Is there a better way? Understood all of you? Clear? Clear? These 8 questions are there. So this is the link between what and what? Target costing and Kaizen costing. Last point, give side heading small d, benefits of Kaizen costing. Benefits of Kaizen costing. Now what will be the benefits? I am not going to tell, you are going to tell, and let us see whether it is matching with what ICI has given in the study material. Come on, all of you, please participate. What are the benefits of Kaizen? Number 1. Very simple here. Eliminating the waste. Very good. What is the second one? Continuous improvement. Very easy here. Same thing. What is the third one? All employees will be involved and they will all participate. Sir, yes or no? Next. What else? Will it reduce the number of defects or not? When somebody is improving continuously, defects will be reduced. If defects are reduced, you can achieve customer satisfaction. See, these are all management thoughts. You can write on your own also. What else will be the benefit? Airline example, saved $40,000 means profit of the company also increase or not. So, it improves profit of the company. Okay, na? Please write down heading benefit of Kaizen costing. Write in the center benefits and please pull 5 arrows. Benefits of Kaizen costing. Please pull 5 arrows. Come on, quick. First arrow is write down eliminating the wastes, brackets 7 wastes. Eliminating the wastes, bracket how many wastes are there? Come on everyone. 7 wastes. Second arrow, come on. Small but continuous cost reduction. Small but continuous cost reduction. Next, arrow number 3 covers all the functions. Come on. Covers all functions and ensures participation of all the employees. Participation of all the employees. Chalo. Number 4, reduces defects. Reduces defects and improves the profitability of improves the customer satisfaction. I repeat, reduces defects and improves the customer satisfaction. Come on, go on writing. Last arrow, improves profitability. Improves profitability of the company. Improves profitability of the company. Have all of you written till here or not? Sir, yes or no? Right. Below that you put a star and write refer graph. We discussed a graph today. So you write there only refer graph on page 103. Daihatsu Motors. Next, please give side heading now. Take a fresh page and give side heading as case study Kaizen costing. This is ICI case study. Page number 105. You have this case study on page 105 of our module 1. Okay. So, in this lecture we have discussed the various aspects of Kaizen costing, the link between Kaizen costing and target costing. Sir, is that link clear all of you? That value engineering, all that 8 questions once again we'll be discussing in 4th chapter. As of now you only understand that, okay? So quickly tell me, Kaizen means what? Quickly, come on. Kaizen means what? Change for better. In business, what it means? Continuous improvement. Major changes or small? Will I give cost reduction target to workers or not? Sir, yes or no? All the employees should participate or no? Kaizen costing is one-time process or continuous process? Is there a connection between Kaizen and target costing? Yes. What is that connection? Both chapter objective is cost reduction. But target costing is during which stage? Design. Kaizen is after production starts. Are you understanding? What is the technique known as? The technique to achieve cost reduction is known as value engineering, value analysis. Is value engineering, value analysis done only in target costing or done even in Kaizen? Even in Kaizen. But in target costing it is done during what stage? Design. In Kaizen it is done throughout the production in a continuous manner, where the cost saving will be major during the design stage, target costing, where the cost saving will be smaller, Kaizen, where cost saving is one time, target costing design stage, where cost saving is continuous in Kaizen. Are you understanding the link or not? What are the 8 questions during value engineering? Come on. Can we eliminate some functions from production process? Can we eliminate some durability and reliability? Can we minimize the design? Can we design the product better for the manufacturing process? Can we substitute the parts? Can we combine the steps? Can we take supplier assistance? Is there a better way? Okay, these things once again we'll be doing in chapter 4 also, right? This case study is given by ICI. It's an advanced case study, long case study, lengthy case study, which I'll be discussing in our next lecture. Before I start this case study, once read all these things which we have written so that you can enjoy the case study also. About case study already I told you, no by-hearting approach. We have to analyze what is there, participate, you have to give suggestions, then only the case study will come out in a nice manner. Add your points also, we'll combine and write the case study in the class. So, we'll be doing this case study in our next lecture. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Keep smiling all of you.